Hey, Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me again. Hope things are going great for you. Today I was spending some time recording some of the modules for the Mindset Secrets Academy course that is coming out right away. And it got me reflecting on a few things, and I wanted to talk about that. You know, as we develop a powerful mindset, it brings so many advantages to all that we're doing, whether it's an athlete or a coach or an entrepreneur or just any high achiever that wants to take things to the next level and achieve some goals. Mindset is such a major aspect of it, and being able to have a powerful mindset and taking control of that mindset is going to be such an advantage for you to do those things. But as I worked on some of the modules today and was thinking about some of these situations, it also put a few things in perspective that I want to make sure that, as you're working towards your goals, as you're really dedicating your life and everything you're doing towards your goals, it's vital that you remember the most important things, the things that mean the most to you in life. And, it can be, at times it's going to be different things. And you can say, basketball is the most important thing to me, my company is the most important thing to me, whatever that is. But I want you to reflect on it because I'm going to talk about it in the academy. But don't forget things like family, because there are some really important things in life, in what we do on a daily basis, that we put all our time and effort and priority into, and we often neglect the things that are really important to us. And I'll tell you the reason I got thinking about this. I got thinking about a situation that happened in 1993. And I put myself in my parents' situation and thought about this. And it hit me a lot harder than when I think about it from my own perspective. But I'll paint the picture for you. So we were in central Alberta at a rodeo. I was a steer wrestler, and my parents had come to watch. My dad was videoing, my mom was watching. I was on the horse, getting it warmed up before it was my turn to go out into the arena and perform. And I remember specifically riding through one area, just getting the horse warmed up. The next thing I remember was, I think it was about 2 weeks later. So what happened was, I went into the arena to do my thing, steer wrestling, and I nodded my head, went out into the arena. My parents are watching this, my dad's on a video camera, and the steer, as it was going down the arena, cut in front of my horse. Takes out the front legs of my horse, shoots me to the ground. I hit my head on the ground. I believe I was knocked out at that point. The horse flips and lands on top of my head. And like I said, I remember things about 2-3 weeks later is all I remember. But here I was, knocked out in the middle of the arena with ambulance, with, I don't know, all sorts of commotion. And the thing that got me thinking about that today was being in my parents' shoes as that happened. For me, I don't remember any of it. I remember coming to in the hospital, well, not coming to, but I remember a couple weeks later is when I started remembering things, and I was in the hospital. Apparently I thought I was in a hotel. But I also remember that I had some inner ear damage, and every time I turned my head one way, everything would spin. That's really the only thing I really remember about it. But from my perspective, I had no short-term memory. If people came and saw me, I talked to them normal. But as soon as they left my sight, I didn't know they had been there. And I was getting on the phone, entering more rodeos, thinking I was fine. But, people would come in, talk to me, and leave, and I didn't know they were there. And now I put myself, if that were to happen to one of my children, the scare and fear that I would have as a parent. That I didn't appreciate that, of course, because I wasn't going through it. Everything was normal to me. The fact that I didn't remember people being there, I didn't realize it, I guess. But, as we go through life, we're going to have different things happen, different challenges, and fortunately, I came out of that okay, for the most part. Had some things I had to deal with along the way, but I came out okay. Except when I do dumb things, I can still tell my wife that it's because a horse landed on my head. But I also know people that went through almost identical accidents that didn't come out so good. So it just got me thinking about it today as I was working on the Mindset Secrets Academy. As we do all these things, as we put all our focus into our businesses, our athletics, whatever it is, don't neglect the important things. Don't forget about those things, and don't be so consumed about the things that you're focusing on that you neglect these other things. It's really, this was back in 1993. This is the first time that I've looked at it from this perspective. It's always been something that when I talk about it, it's from my own perspective, and I don't remember any of it, and I don't remember going through any of the problems and any of the fears or any of that stuff. But as I was reflecting on it, and I put my own child as the one that went through the accident, and I was the one that had to sit in the hospital and sit in the ambulance and all those things, it made me look at things differently. So hopefully that'll help you as you're prioritizing things, and as you're looking at what your priorities in life are, that you can make sure you don't forget to keep an eye on the most important things in your life as you're striving to achieve all your goals. But again, this Mindset Secrets Academy, it's coming together great. This is a part in it, talking about the important things in life. But there's a lot of great things coming together in that. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that get a lot out of it. But at the same time, if it's something that sounds interesting to you and you want to have a free 45-minute strategy call to talk about how some of these strategies will benefit you and how they can help you right now, let's get on a call and see what I can do to help you and teach you some of these things. But send me a DM, say I'm interested, or email me at jeff@jeffheggie.com. And some of these things I've been writing about recently on jeffheggie.com, so you can go read about them. But thanks. Please share this for me. Just love getting this message out to more, and I love the feedback. So any thoughts or anything, leave a comment wherever you're listening to this, or send me a message, whatever. Thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow.